Kody Brown's one condition for a new wife on Sister Wives. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, The Wives Union. I hope everyone's having a good day. Please like, comment, and subscribe for daily updates. Kody Brown's one condition for a new wife in Sister Wives, an in-depth analysis. Introduction. The reality television series Sister Wives has, for over a decade, offered a rare and often controversial window into the world of plural marriage. At the heart of this ongoing narrative is Kody Brown, a man whose personal journey and family life have become emblematic of the complexities, challenges, and debates surrounding polygamous relationships in modern society. Recently, Kody made headlines with a startling declaration. He would consider a new wife only if she demonstrates unwavering devotion to Robyn Brown, his last remaining wife. This conditional stance has ignited conversations across social media, academic circles, and legal debates about the nature of love, loyalty, and family in plural marriage. This article aims to provide an exhaustive exploration of Kody Brown's recent statements, the historical and social context of his family, the implications of his conditions for a new wife, and what this information reveals about the future of polygamous families in contemporary America. The context of Kody Brown's family and Sister Wives. A brief history of the Brown family. Kody Brown's journey into plural marriage began over a decade ago, a story that initially seemed to be a pursuit of religious faith, personal fulfillment, or a combination of both. Kody was first married to Meri, with whom he had a daughter, Meri. Soon after, he married Janelle and later Christine. These marriages were rooted in the principles of the Fundamentalist Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, FLDS, and similar groups, although Kody distances his family from the LDS Church's mainstream practices. The Brown story is one of both hope and hardship. Their initial union was driven by a desire for spiritual and familial closeness, but over time, the realities of life, personal differences, and external societal pressures began to take their toll. The dynamics of their marriages. Kody's marriages to Meri, Janelle, and Christine were both spiritual and legal in certain states. However, in 2014, Kody divorced Meri so that he could legally marry Robyn, a strategic move that was both personal and legal, aimed at consolidating the family unit under a formal legal framework. The remaining marriages with Janelle and Christine continued as spiritual unions, with varying degrees of emotional intimacy and family cohesion. The challenges and fractures. Over the years, the family has faced numerous challenges: emotional distance, disagreements about child-rearing, financial strains, and societal judgment. Publicly, Kody has acknowledged conflicts and the emotional toll that familial fractures cause. The series Sister Wives has chronicled many of these struggles, humanizing a lifestyle often misunderstood or stigmatized. The legal and social landscape. Polygamy is illegal in the United States, with few exceptions, and societal attitudes remain largely negative. Despite this, some communities and individuals continue to practice plural marriage, often in secret or under the radar. Kody and his family have navigated this landscape, often balancing their religious or personal convictions with legal and societal pressures. Kody Brown's recent statements, the conditions for a new wife. A shift in perspective. Until recently, Kody Brown appeared content with his family structure, despite its evident strains. However, in the latest season of Sister Wives, Kody has publicly voiced openness to the idea of adding another wife, but only under strict, specific conditions. This marks an important shift in his stance, suggesting a desire for stability, loyalty, and a redefinition of family hierarchy. His focus is no longer solely on expanding his family but on ensuring that any new addition aligns perfectly with his vision of harmony. The core condition: unwavering devotion to Robyn. Kody's primary stipulation is that any potential new wife must demonstrate absolute devotion to Robyn Brown. He emphasizes that her loyalty should be the defining trait, surpassing physical attraction or other qualities. He describes her as an absolute diamond, a metaphor indicating her value, integrity, and worth. Crucially, Kody clarifies that her loyalty is not about physical appearance but about her emotional fidelity and allegiance to Robyn. Why loyalty to Robyn is paramount. Kody's focus on loyalty stems from his desire to avoid rivalry, jealousy, and division within the family. By ensuring the new wife's primary love and loyalty are directed toward Robyn, Kody hopes to create a stable, harmonious environment where love is not contested. This stance also reflects a broader desire to uphold a hierarchy within the family, placing Robyn at the top of the emotional and relational chain. He believes that this arrangement will reduce conflict and encourage a sense of calm. Potential impact on family structure. Kody's condition implies that the new wife's relationship with him would be secondary to her devotion to Robyn. This raises questions about fairness, emotional health, and the nature of love within such a dynamic. Could intimacy be optional? Kody has hinted that physical intimacy might not be necessary if her loyalty is assured. This provocative stance underscores his prioritization of loyalty over physical or emotional connection. Critics argue that such an arrangement could lead to unhealthy relational dynamics, fostering emotional dissatisfaction or imbalance. Broader themes and implications. The legacy of polygamy in modern society. Kody Brown's statements about conditional marriage reignite long-standing debates about the morality, legality, and social acceptance of polygamy today. While some communities continue to practice plural marriage, mainstream American society largely considers it taboo or illegal. Early Mormon groups historically practiced polygamy, but legal bans and societal condemnation have marginalized such families. However, recently, the topic has gained renewed attention through media portrayals, legal battles, and personal stories. Loyalty, love, and authentic relationships. Kody's emphasis on unwavering loyalty prompts questions about the nature of love and authenticity in plural marriages. Is loyalty a sufficient foundation for a healthy relationship? How does this model impact personal fulfillment and emotional well-being? Psychologists and relationship experts have differing views. Some argue that hierarchy and loyalty can create stability, while others warn of potential emotional harm and the suppression of genuine feelings. The role of media and public perception. Sister Wives has played a significant role in shaping public understanding of polygamy. By showcasing the family's struggles, triumphs, and unique lifestyle, the series has humanized a controversial lifestyle but also exposed its inherent challenges. Public perception remains mixed. While some view the Browns as pioneers of alternative family structures, others see their lifestyle as problematic or outdated. Legal and social challenges. Polygamous families face numerous obstacles, legal restrictions, social stigma, and sometimes ostracism. The effort to maintain a hierarchy of loyalty, as Kody proposes, may be an attempt to protect family cohesion in a society that disapproves of their lifestyle. Legal battles over child custody, inheritance, and recognition continue to challenge plural families. Additionally, societal pressures can lead to social isolation or discrimination. The future of Kody Brown and his family. Will Kody pursue a new wife? Kody's recent statements suggest he remains open to the idea, but only if his conditions are met. Whether he actively seeks such a partner remains uncertain, and the upcoming episodes of Sister Wives may reveal more. Impact on the remaining family members. Meri, Janelle, and Christine have largely distanced themselves from the marriage dynamic with Kody, either publicly or privately. Their reactions, whether supportive, skeptical, or indifferent, will influence the family's trajectory. Is the family headed towards reconciliation or further fragmentation? If Kody finds a woman willing to meet his strict loyalty criteria, it could stabilize his relationship with Robyn but potentially deepen the divide with the other wives and children. Conversely, failure to identify such a partner might lead to further fragmentation, emotional pain, and restructuring of the family unit. Ethical considerations and criticisms. Consent and autonomy. Critics argue that Kody's conditions, particularly her loyalty to Robyn, may undermine true autonomy for the potential new wife. Power imbalances, societal expectations, and familial pressures could influence her decision. Gender roles and hierarchies. The emphasis on loyalty and hierarchy raises questions about gender roles within plural marriages. Does this model reinforce traditional, hierarchical expectations that may limit individual agency? Emotional well-being and harm. Prior experiences within the Brown family highlight the emotional toll such arrangements can impose. The focus on loyalty over love or companionship risks emotional dissatisfaction, mental health issues, and relational fatigue. A deep dive into the psychological and sociological dimensions. Human needs in complex family structures. From a psychological perspective, humans have fundamental needs for love, belonging, and authenticity. A hierarchy-based family structure can compromise or distort these needs. Loyalty-focused models may foster stability for some but can also create emotional suppression or resentment, leading to issues like depression, anxiety, or relational dissatisfaction. The socio-cultural context. In America, the dominant cultural narrative champions monogamous marriage as the ideal. Alternative family structures often face societal disapproval, legal hurdles, and social stigma. However, for some, such arrangements are rooted in deeply held religious or cultural beliefs, and their persistence challenges mainstream norms. Personal stories and perspectives. Voices from within the community. Many individuals in plural marriages report a mixture of fulfillment and hardship. Some cite strong bonds and community support, while others reveal feelings of jealousy or emotional neglect. Critics and advocates. Critics argue that hierarchical models, especially those emphasizing loyalty over love, are inherently exploitative or unhealthy. Advocates contend that consensual, religious, or cultural reasons justify such arrangements and that they can be healthy when practiced ethically. Legal landscape and challenges. The laws governing polygamy. In the United States, polygamy is illegal in all 50 states. Criminal statutes enforce laws against bigamy and polygamy, and courts have historically upheld these bans. Legal battles and legal recognition. Some plural families have fought for legal recognition, inheritance rights, or custody arrangements, often encountering legal barriers. Future legal trends. There have been recent discussions and some legislative efforts to decriminalize or regulate plural marriages, but significant legal reform remains elusive. Concluding thoughts. Kody Brown's recent declaration, that he would consider a new wife only if she is wholly devoted to Robyn, marks a pivotal point in his long-standing journey through plural marriage. It encapsulates his desire for hierarchy, loyalty, and stability, even as it raises profound questions about emotional health, fairness, and the ethics of family. As Sister Wives continues to document their evolving story, viewers and society at large are prompted to reflect on the meaning of love, loyalty, family, and personal autonomy. The Browns' journey exemplifies the persistent human yearning for connection, even in unconventional ways. Will Kody find a woman willing to meet his stringent conditions? How will his family navigate the potential new addition? And what does this episode mean for the future of plural marriage in America? Only time will tell, but one thing remains clear: the story of Kody Brown and his family continues to captivate and challenge our understanding of love, loyalty, and family in the modern age. Feel free to share any video requests in the comments. I'll try to make a video about it. Stay connected with the Wives Union for all the latest updates, spoilers, and deep dive recaps. See you in the next video. Stay safe and healthy, may God keep you safe. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell button for daily updates.